Jefferson Wiggins served as a first sergeant in the segregated 960th Quartermaster Service Company of the U.S. Army. His unit's mission was to dig the graves and bury the soldiers who were killed in the war in the Netherlands American Cemetery in Margraten. Jefferson Wiggins was 16 years old when he was recruited in his hometown of Dothan, Alabama, to go to the Netherlands during World War II. His memories of the 3 years in the segregated U.S. Army are recorded in the book by Mika Kirkles, From Alabama to Margraten. Jefferson was the brother of well-known Dothan resident Glennie Wiggins. In January 1945, the white officers who managed his unit from one day to the next could not be found. Staff Sergeant Wiggins was forced to take over the lead. For that reason, he was personally named second lieutenant during a lightning visit by General Patton. Wiggins was therefore one of the first officers of color in the U.S. Army. During the frigid winter of 1944-45, Wiggins and other members of the unit wrapped 200 combat victims a day in mattress covers. These soldiers were laid to rest in graves often hammered out of the frozen ground with pickaxes. Today, there are 8,288 American World War II soldiers buried in Margraten, including 172 African American soldiers who fought on the front lines when the laws of segregation were blurred out of necessity. Dr. Wiggins served in Europe during World War II. He was one of the few black officers of that era. Upon returning from Europe, he was awarded a high school diploma in his hometown of Dothan, Alabama, and went on to study political science at Tennessee State University. As a reserve officer, he was recalled to active duty during the Korean War. After the war, Wiggins returned to Alabama only to see, despite having served his country in Europe, the stark reminders of Jim Crow's throbbing heartbeat and simple American injustice. The sight of German prisoners of war riding in the front of municipal buses while black children rode in the back, according to the book. Despite what he came back to, Wiggins pushed himself onto a lifelong path of learning and human relations, earning several academic degrees, including a PhD, and becoming a teacher, community leader, writer, and mentor in the Northeast. He settled in New Fairfield, Connecticut in the mid-1990s and along with his wife Janice captured many accolades as a community advocate. He also was a popular and sought-after speaker. Wiggins was the author of the book Another Generation Almost Forgotten, which was published in 2003. In 2007, Wiggins received the Meritorious Unit Commendation Award, together with the other 2 living members of the 960th Quartermaster Service Company. In 2009, he was the keynote speaker at the annual graduation ceremony at the Military Academy in West Point, New York. In September 2009, he returned to Margraten for the presentation of the Akkers van Margraten Oral History Project on the occasion of the 65th anniversary of the liberation of South Limburg. Wiggins died January 9, 2013. Janice Wiggins said her husband, like many who serve in war, made sacrifices for his country, and later in life committed to telling the story of the men of the 960th Quartermaster Service Company who were not provided the opportunities for recognition like white units, or whose achievements did not break barriers like the Tuskegee Airmen, but who nonetheless answered the call of duty the best they knew how. Wiggins wanted to give them a voice and a place in history, his wife said. Jefferson Wiggins grew up in his hometown, Dothan, Alabama. He made an impact around the world.